Last episode we built the Great Wall of China on our quest to build all 7 of the wonders of the world in hardcore Minecraft. We are 4 out of 7 and we're going to continue that today, building Chichen Itza, which is kind of, I feel like this is a less known wonder. There's no way this guy just called a wonder of the world underground. Like you have the obvious ones like the Colosseum and the pyramids, but like no one talks about this one. But it's definitely one of the 7, so that's what we're going to be building today. And lucky enough, I overestimated last episode how much stone I would have needed for the Great Wall of China. So I actually have a bunch extra that I'm going to use today. The only thing I need to gather is actually a bunch of grass, because most of this wonder, I'll throw some photos up, it's all flat, so we gotta smooth out the terrain, and to do that I need a bunch of grass, which I do not have. So that's all the material gathering I'm going to be doing today. Let's get started. So I guess the only way to get a bunch of grass is to just completely ruin a biome. So I'm far away from the base, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's not noticeable, right? I got 5 full shulker boxes of grass blocks, and now I need 7 full of dirt. Now this isn't gonna be as difficult, because luckily for dirt, or luckily for me, dirt spawns in caves. I could just jump in one real quick and find dirt just like that. This shouldn't be too difficult, and the terrain will not be affected. That is 7 shulker boxes full of dirt, well, minus that, ready to go, and that is all we need. Well, it's not all we need, but I have the rest already. So I think it's time I head over to where I'm going to be building this, and we'll get started. Here we are. This is not too far from the world spawn, which is good, but pretty much this is where it's going to be. And I need to clear like all of these trees immediately. So yeah, once again, it's becoming a common theme in my videos. I need some deforestation because it's just in the way. So that is much better. What the? I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, as we can see, a lot of trees gone now, a lot of space to work with, but the terrain sucks. At least at the moment. Like we got big holes right here as if an asteroid just hit it. Hills all throughout. Like it's not smooth at all. There's cracks happening here as if it's reminiscent of Ice Age. The 2002 movie Ice Age. This is what it's like. So I think it's time to fix that up. Bear with me here. This is the terrain we want. It looks kind of weird since there's less trees. Like I could just build this in a plains, but it'll make sense. It'll make sense. Pretty much for this wonder, there's a bunch of different structures, and I've kind of torched up where I want them to go. The main one, which is the biggest one, is gonna go here, and then one over here, a couple over here, and then one over here. Essentially, for my research, to summarize it, this was once a city, and now it's just a bunch of ruins, and that's all that's left of it. So we're building the ruins, and yeah, I guess I'm going to start with this big temple here, and it's gonna be pretty big, all out of stone brick as well, which lucky enough I have. So yeah, let's do it. And that's the first temple. Pretty big, I think. The height is accurate to what it is in real life, at least. But yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. I mean, there's not much to it, to be honest. Nothing on the inside either. But that's the first temple, and I'm gonna build the second one now, which is gonna be the one over here. And this one's pretty cool, I think, because you also got this stuff over here, which you guys will see what this is all for. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. There we go, that's another temple. I'm gonna add more trees here at the end because it looks kind of weird at the moment, but I think this one's pretty cool. You just got this stuff up here, a lot of pillars. I don't want to try and misinterpret what these are for, so I'll throw it on the screen now. I'm gonna be your substitute teacher today because obviously Luke has no idea what's going on and lacks any knowledge about this wonder whatsoever. But again, if I get anything wrong, I'm just the substitute. It doesn't matter. Don't even bother correcting me in the comments if I'm wrong because it's not my job. I'm just a substitute. Okay, you get the point. So what I just built is the Temple of Warriors, and the stone walls that I built are called the Group of 1,000 Columns. And in real life, these actually have warriors carved into them through an art style on every single one of these columns. Some of them even having animals, gods, and serpents. And that's pretty much the rundown for this temple. Pretty cool, but it's nice. It's nice. We've got like 2 temples here. Starting to look like an ancient city, kind of. But another one, as you can see with the torches here, is going to go right here. Right next to it, not too far. And yeah, these pillars are going to continue over here as well. It'll tie together, add some more. So that's what I'm going to do right now. There we are. This one's a lot smaller, especially than the big one, but it's nice. That's the third one in here. Some more of these things here. It's starting to come along. It is kind of weird though, because this whole space, like, I'm going to plant trees around the back areas of these, but this space is going to remain open because that's just what it is. I don't know how that's happened, but there's just a big open space around here as if they cut down the trees, or I don't know. But now I'm going to build 2 platforms here and here. These ones are platforms, not temples. I'm not quite sure the purpose, but yeah, there's 2 of them and I'm going to build them now. There we go. 2 platforms built. Hello again. So the 2 platforms I just built are called the platform of Venus and the platform of the Eagles and the Jaguars. Now the purpose of these we don't really know, and that's not me saying I don't know. We don't know, like no one knows. But there's also carved art in the sides of these showing, you know, the basic stuff like jaguars consuming human hearts. Yeah, it is a real mystery why they built these. And there's only one thing left to do now, or one thing left to build, and there is another structure over here where I've kind of made it flat as much as I could, but overall it's starting, it needs more trees. We'll get there. I got one more structure to build here, and yeah, that is what I'm going to do right about now. That is everything. It's kind of like a courtyard thing. I don't know the purpose of this. I really don't know much about this one. Now, this structure, I wasn't too far off. It is a court. It's actually called the Great Ball Court. Again, what they're doing here is not really known. It could be like celebrations, events, stuff like that. But hey, Luke wasn't too far off with this one. And with that, that's actually everything that I'll be teaching you guys today. As your substitute teacher, my work for today is done. I'm signing off. I'm clocking off, never to come back again. I do not get paid nearly enough to be teaching you guys. Filling in for this guy that knows absolutely nothing about wonders, yet is building every single one of them. But it's nice. This is actually fenced off or gated off in real life, so I don't know what's in here, but I just kind of close it off. But that's it. That's literally all the structures to this wonder. I believe so. And it looks decent. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a bunch of trees. Not too much, because this is supposed to be like a pretty open area. But like around here where there's like not much going on, I can put some of the trees back because it'll look too empty. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. That is a lot better. I'm contemplating putting trees in the middle here, but it's just not accurate, so I don't think I will. Maybe you guys can decide if I should put trees there or not. But that is actually it for this wonder. That is 5 out of 7 wonders complete. We're almost done. 2 wonders left. This one definitely wasn't at the scale of some of the bigger ones we've been doing, but that's all it is to it. Just a few structures, which was once a city, but that's all that's left. But that's it. That's where I'm on today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Later. I don't think you guys realize how difficult it is to put glasses on these eyes. I tried my best, but it just looks like I have a big mustache. Just to be clear, these are glasses. It's not a